I'll have to explain this first before we go on the chart. All right, the first thing you need to understand is that the market does not respect the same zone all the time, like every day, every week, every month. It does not respect the same point all the time. It may respect it today, tomorrow it may not respect that same point. That's just one thing about the market. That's why it's dynamic in nature. It decides to do anything it feels like doing. Okay, now, but the only thing that is certain in the market is the market moves in waves. You will not see the market moving like this all through the day without any pullback or retracement. Okay, so you often see the market giving you this kind of formation. If it's in an uptrend, you see a pullback and a continuation leg, a pullback, a continuation leg, something like this. Okay, this is what is certain in the market. Despite the instrument you are trading, you always see a pullback. But the problem now is, where exactly will the pullback stop before the next push? Right, so now I'm going to show you how to discover your age and how to discover what truly works for you. Okay, now I'm going to introduce Fib now. So the next thing is, when you see the market pushing to the upside like this, the next thing is you have to do is for you to identify the recent swing, like this recent swing like this. Use your Fibonacci, place it from the starting point, which is the origin, and take it all the way up to this zone like this. So definitely you will see a pullback, because price will not just continue pushing to the upside like that without a pullback. All right, so we have what is called discount, and we also have what is called premium. Now I'm going to bring in another Fibonacci, like this one here. Let me change it to discount and premium, that's PDRA. Okay, so now let me bring it in like this for you to see. Okay, so like now you can see from this 50% up, this is premium, and from this 50% down, this is discount. So if the market is pushing lower, it may decide to respect any point at all before the next continuation leg to the upside. Right, it may decide to respect any point at all. It may just decide to respect this 50%, or retrace into this 61%, or retrace deeply retracement to this point, or even get to this origin here before the next push to the upside. So we have what is called shallow retracement. Shallow retracement is when price did not even get to this 50% before the next continuation to the upside. Okay, and let's say price just retraced a little, maybe to 38% Fib level, okay, before the next push. That's shallow retracement, which means price is retraced from the premium. Okay, now we have what is called mid retracement also, which means the price has gotten to the midpoint of that swing before the next push. Right, we also have what is called deep retracement. Deep retracement is when price comes deep to either this 61, 71, or even gets to almost to the origin here before the next push to the upside. All right, so now what you have to do is for you to try to discover which one works best for your chart or for the instrument you are trading. If you are identifying a swing like this, definitely you want to see a pullback, but where exactly will that pullback react from in that particular instrument you are trading? That's what you need to discover yourself, because what you discover about the market gives you an edge and makes you unique, because what you see may be different from what I see on the chart, and what the other person sees may actually be different from what the next person will see on the chart. By the time you discover that, based on what I've been able to observe and discover, that the market reacts more on the pair I'm trading, either on the 61%, or it retraces deeply into the 78%, or it comes all the way down, all the way into the origin, which is this point here, which is the origin, maybe to respect an order block here. Okay, or it's respected like a fair value gap just around this point, or anything at all. Now let's go on the charts. Look at this pair, the way this pair is moving. It's moving to the downside, right? But it's creating a pullback before the next push to the downside. Let me show you something on the charts. From here now, you can see that we have a swing here, right? So from here now, I'm going to use, even before this one here, we have a swing here. I'm going to use my Fib, I'm going to, first of all, I'll just identify the swing first, like this. We have a swing like this to this part. Okay, that's the first swing, and I'm going to use my feet now to draw out from the starting point to this swing here before the pullback. Okay, so I'll just draw it out like this. Okay, you can see here that price did not come all the way to this upper part before the next continuation leg. Okay, but now look at where price respected this 38% Fibonacci level, which is a shallow retracement before the next push to the downside. Now the next thing we are going to identify is the next swing. We have this pullback here to this point, and the next thing I want to identify is the next swing. So what you are going to do now for this next swing, what you do is to use your fib again, identify from this point to the next leg, which is a swing, and you can wait to see where price is going to respect. You can see here that look at this point where price respected. This is still like a shallow retracement that price gave us here. You can see that it did not come all the way up to this point, right? Now let me zoom in a little so you can see it clearly. Okay, you can see here that this is just a shallow retracement tapping into this half of this imbalance here, or we can call it consequence encouragement, tapping into half of this and respected the 38% level before the next push to the downside. Let's say this is where you want to pick an entry here. Let's say this is actually where you want to pick your entry, around this point here, and this is the next swing that you want price to get to. You can see here that even when you pick entry here, you don't even have up to 1:2 risk to reward. So this shallow retracement is not what most people pay attention to. All right, so let me take it off and show you the next swing. We have the next swing here. We have the next swing here. So what you have to do just for you to place your fib from here to this point here. You can see that it got to this point is above the midpoint. All right, the 50% level, it traded up to 61%. So like now you can see that price respected this point. So even if you want to pick based on what you are seeing on your chart, guys, based on where you see price respecting most of the time, so even if you want to pick entry from here, pick entry from here, maybe place your stop just above this point here and target 1:2. Target 1:2. You can see that at least you have a better risk to reward 1:2. You have this swing here from this point to here. Here you can see that we have another swing here, but price did not get to the premium. Okay, so from this 50% fib level is what is called premium. Now let me use this to differentiate it for you. So from here now, price respecting any point around this zone is premium. Okay, and this is a shallow retracement. You can see that price did not even get to the 50%, did not even tap on 50% Fibonacci level. So let's identify the next swing. This is the next swing here. This is the next swing from this one to this one. This is the next swing from here to here. From here to here. So price got to this point, right? Price got to this point, respected it, acted as if it was going to push lower. From here, it started trading to the upside. Anything can happen in the market. Okay, now let's take this over and identify the next swing for it. So from here now to this last one here, you can see that price retraced in, took out this particular point here, took out liquidity here, and pushes all the way in with a fair value gap here or so, but respected this here before the next push to the downside. So throughout this, that was last week, yeah. Throughout last week, you can see here on this particular chart, price did not give us a deep retracement to an order block here. It respected from this point all the way down to this point, took out this recent high here, this recent low rather, to give us a new break of structure. Okay, now let's take this off and identify the next swing. So what you have to do just for you to follow the swing you are seeing on your chart, try to discover where price respects more on the chart you are trading. That's what makes you unique, and that's what gives you an edge in the market. So by the time you watch a particular thing happening over and over again, you have this confidence that, okay, this is what works for me and the pair I'm trading, and I'm going to stick to this. So it's just for you to understand the swing and the pullback. Where exactly will the pullback respect? That's your edge. All right, now look at here. We have this swing here, swings from this point to this point, and price pull all the way up. This is like a deep retracement. You can see here that price did not get to this origin. Throughout this week, price did not get to this origin. There are weeks that you see price giving us a deep retracement to the origin. There are times market will not retrace into the origin. So that's one thing you need to know. That's one thing you need to understand. If you understand the swing, the recent swing, if you understand the recent swing and you identify the recent swing, try to wait for a pullback to see where price is going to respect based on the instrument you are trading, or if you are, no matter the instrument you are trading, just try to identify that with a fib. If is let's say is a fair value gap that price respects when it gets to that point, you may make that your age. If it's an order block, you may make that your age. Anything at all, but try to understand how the market moves on the instrument you are trading. Okay, so now look at this point here. Look at this recent push that price is printing. This recent candle that price is printing. You can see here that even this swing here did not come down to take out this last leg here. All right, but now price is trying to push to the upside. Will it be that price has changed its direction? That's another topic entirely. Or for you to understand that, you have to go to the higher time frame to see what is happening. To understand the swing, you have to use the H4 and the H1 to identify the swing of the market. Let's say from here to this point here, you've identified the swing like this, right? And try to wait to see where price is going to react from. Let's say price just reacted from this point on H1. What you have to do is for you to go down to M5 to see how price is reacting to that point. Okay, but if it was on 4 hours time frame that you actually spotted that, when you see price reacting to that point, where you go is 15 minutes to see markets reacting to that point. You see like a shift in market structure or something. Look at here, we have like a shift in market structure here. You can see here we have a change of character at this point here. After this change of character, price retraced in and respected a zone here. You can still use your fib here if you want. You can still use your fib here if you want, but just know that there is no amount of analysis that will make you have 100% win rates in the market. That's just the truth. So from here now to this point, you can see that price respected this 61. This was just a news, okay? But you know that even if you pick an entry here, you don't have to just place your stop loss here. You have to make it a little above that point so that the market will not just take you out immediately. All right, so from here to this point, this is actually where price respected and started pushing to the downside. Now this was a news release that pushes all the way up to this point before the next push to the downside. So from here now, you've seen that we have a change of character and price is pushing to the downside. Now let me take this off. So now you can see here we have this swing here. Price retraced to this point, respected it, but look at where price is currently at. Price has not given us a new low here yet, right? But price is trying to make its way to the upside. Is it that price wants to change its character, right? Because if we should go to D1, you can see here that price is trying to give us a pullback. Okay, so that's just how to discover what works for you. Identify the recent swing on the pair you are trading, either on H1 or H4. Don't do this on a lower time frame like 5 minutes or 15 minutes because you're going to get a lot of noise. Instead, do this on your analysis time frame, either on H1 or H4. So by the time you see that price has respected a particular point on that time frame, that's when you can go down a bit lower to the lower time frame, to your entry time frame, to start looking out for entries. That is it about this particular video. If you want me to make a video on how to customize your fib level like this, I'm going to take this last one off, this one here. But if you want me to make a video on how to customize this, let me know in the comment section. I hope this video was helpful. If you find value from this content, please consider giving it a like and subscribe to the channel if you are yet to. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in my next video. Bye.